Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For those of you guys who are new, my name is Natalie and I run a stationery shop called DoodlesnTea. On my channel already, one of my most watched videos is talking all about shipping on Etsy. I actually made a part 2 video about that as well because I got a ton of comments from you guys on the first video. So the second video is basically answering most of the questions that I got from the first video. If you guys haven't checked out either of those videos yet, I would highly recommend you guys go watch those ones first because it just goes from explaining everything from a very general point of view to answering some questions about that. And out of those two videos, some of the most asked questions was how do I calculate shipping, because in those videos I talk about how I use letter mail rates. So you guys have been asking me what the heck that means. So I will be showing you guys in this video. And the second question I get asked the most is how to set up a shipping profile. So I screen recorded how to set it up as well as going through all of the shipping rates for you guys. And we'll be talking about that in this video. So just a quick disclaimer before I start this video, I just want to mention that because my shop is based in Canada, everything that I will be talking about will be from a Canadian shop point of view, especially for the post office and postal carrier stuff. However, I am like 100% sure that every post office or postal carrier website will have information about this. It is just up to you guys and you doing your due diligence in researching this yourself. So I will not hold your hand and walk you through this entire process for your shop. You guys have to put some of your own effort as well into your own shop. So I just wanted to put that out there for you guys. Also, this is probably going to be the last video I filmed that talks about Etsy shipping, simply because I really don't know anything else about Etsy shipping. At this point, I've talked about everything that I know about it. So this will probably be the end of a trio or trilogy. So if you guys are curious about Etsy shipping, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and like, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more content like this in the future. And with that, let's move over to my computer screen. Hey guys, welcome to my monitor desktop screen. I decided to just record my screen and show you guys directly from what I see so that this will probably be the most beneficial for you guys. So right now I have pulled up the website on Canada Post that shows exactly how much each letter mail costs. And again, this is one of the most asked questions that I get on my channel is how do I figure out the rates and what I go by? Again, just to put this out there, I only know how it works for Canada. So if you don't live in Canada, you guys are gonna have to do some digging yourself on your postal office carrier website, but I'm pretty sure every website will have a page like this. So as you can see on this website, it breaks it down from Canada, USA, and international. And if you scroll down here, it'll show based off how much your envelope or package weighs, how much it will cost. Now you can pre-buy stamps, that's why it says stamp in a booklet. It is slightly cheaper for only Canada stamps, like within Canadian orders. Everything else does not have that benefit. But I still like to pre-purchase some stamps just to keep at home, just to get all that done before I go to the post office. And of course, with different weights, as it increases in the weight, obviously it costs more. So here they break everything down for you based off how much it weighs, how much postage you are going to need. Now, I do have a very small scale at the back over there. I think you might actually be able to see it beside my phone, where I will weigh all of my orders before I put a stamp. At this point though, I can kind of guess how much each envelope is going to weigh based off how much people are buying. So I don't do that as often, but when you start out, that would be something I would recommend. And if you wanted to check, for example, an order going to the States, you just click US, view rates, and then it will show you all of the new rates. And for us, we have 4 different types of stamps, well, at least 4 different types that I use. There are the permanent Canadian stamps, so it is a set cost for any orders that are going within Canada. There is a oversized stamp that I use that are for people who are purchasing, for example, washi tapes within Canada. And I have the stamps for orders going to the US, and I have stamps going from Canada to anywhere else outside of Canada and USA. If your order starts getting a bit heavier, you will have to combine stamps, which is where the math comes in. So you just look up, for example, if it's $3.19, you might need to combine 2 stamps just to cover it to at least $3.19. Now for this page, it is mainly just for people who mail by letter mail. So a lot of fellow stationery shops that have commented or asked me about it, this is what you would use. And if you're wondering what qualifies for letter mail, I clicked view the specific size and weight measurements, and it brought me over to this page. I'm not going to break it down for you guys, and of course I'll leave the links to all of these websites in the description for you guys to look over in your own time, but it breaks down the envelope dimensions for it to classify as a letter mail in Canada. So for those of you guys who mail out parcels, you would use a site like this. It's also still in Canada Post, but basically it is the Find Your Rate website. You just type in where it's going from, where it's going to, your parcel dimensions, and the weight. Once you click calculate rate, it will take you to a page where it breaks down all the mail classes that you can use. So it will show things like, standard rates, expedited rates, so if you want it to arrive faster, if you want things to have tracking, and it'll break everything down for you there. By doing that, it can also give you a good estimate on how long your orders will take, which will be very important when you get to setting up your shipping profile later on. When starting out, it's all about experimenting with your costs. Just because Canada Post or your post office is telling you a certain rate or a certain price, you don't have to go exactly by that. It's just a good estimate on what you would like to set your price around. Now, for setting up your shipping profile on Etsy, here is my shop manager page on my own account. To get to shipping settings, you just go click settings and then shipping settings, and then you're gonna go to shipping profiles. Here you can already see all of my other shipping profiles, but for this video, we're just gonna create a new one to show you guys what it looks like. So click add a shipping profile. Originally, it's gonna say recommended, but because we want to make our own rates, you'll click I'll enter them manually. So for shipping origin, basically where you're from, and processing time is how long it's gonna take for you to package everything before you mail it out. Now here you can set where it's going to, so there's Canada, everywhere else. If you want to specify, for example, within USA, you can just click add another location and United States. But there's also if you want to be even more specific, all these other places. Now to break down what each of these are, shipping carrier, so basically your post office, mail class, going back to what I said about parcels, this is when it would come in handy. Unfortunately, I don't know why my screen record is not showing it up. Maybe I'll just get a screenshot of it and put it on the screen of what it's supposed to look like. But it will break down every mail class for you based off of where your order is going. And here I would suggest picking one that has more days instead of less, because it's better for your buyers to expect that it takes longer than for you to say, it'll arrive in 3 days, but it doesn't. If on your post office website you already found a mail class that is good for you, I would just select that one and put it in right here. So if you don't want to offer free shipping, you can go to fixed price and you'll see these 2 new boxes. Basically what one item means is the base price. So if someone just purchases one item, this is what they'll be charged. And for additional item, it's how much that you will charge on top of your base price per every extra item that they buy. This is really helpful because, as you know, when people buy more, that means your envelope or parcel will increase in weight, and that means you'll have to pay more postage. So this is where you can charge people more for more items. Of course, if you're doing a stationery shop where you sell stickers, you don't have to, but if you guys are selling things that are more heavy, this will be very important for you guys. So if you click the small packet, you don't actually get tracking. So you have to specifically click the tracked packet. When you purchase the shipping label with a tracking option, the tracking number will automatically be sent to your buyer. And another thing to keep in mind, of course, is that if you're offering tracking, that it will cost more. So don't forget to charge the customer more if you're offering tracking. One more thing I will mention about shipping profiles, which I mentioned in some old videos, but if you order something from one shipping profile and someone orders another item that's in a different shipping profile, you don't actually get charged the additional item because they're from two different profiles. So they're being charged the base price for both. This only works if people are buying the same item under the shipping profile, that they will be charged the additional item price. Just something to keep in mind because people are always surprised about that, and I was too. So I wanted to mention that once again. So once you've saved your shipping profile, you're gonna head over to listings and create a new listing. And I'm not gonna bother filling out all of these because Etsy listings are the most tedious things I've ever had to do. But we're just gonna scroll all the way down here to shipping. You're gonna see shipping options and you're gonna see your shipping profile over here. And just remember to label everything so you know which is what if you're going to be offering multiple shipping profiles. And then you just select the profile that you want and fill out everything else, hit publish, and you are done. So I hope this gives you guys a more clear understanding of how to set up everything and how to calculate your shipping rates. And yeah, let's just head back over to our other screen. So I hope that covered everything that you were wondering. I did my best to explain everything in the most detail as possible. As usual, if you guys have any more questions, feel free to leave it in the comments and I will try to get back to you guys whenever I can. And of course, if you guys still haven't liked or subscribed to this channel, then I would really appreciate it if you guys do. I also have a ton of videos on my channel that talks about running your shop on Etsy. So if you guys are curious, I highly recommend checking those out as well. And with that, I hope you guys take care and stay safe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!